Oh, right. Ecthodeer got knocked the heck out. I'm actually not that disappointed in it. He's hard to feed. Okay, Boss Cat. Oh! Cold Target just raided with 20 viewers. Hey, Cold. How's it going? You were playing this game too, weren't you? Or are you still playing Valheim? Trying to play both at the same time, I bet. Alright, what is the deal with this cat? He's a coward? Well, shoot, he can just work in the base then. Like a Boss Cat. He's huge. Valheim right now, you got a raid and run to have a good stream. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. And you have a good sleep. Whatever you're going to do, enjoy. All right, workaholic. We have a workaholic money cat. Yeah, let's get workaholic money cat in here pronto. Ooh. And we can upgrade. Who else do we want? Just get more money cats. Yeah, Rush Roar in here. Maybe. I don't know who I want. Which one of these Tefants did we like? The Mine Foreman one. We're gonna be mining a lot. Okay, what was the mission? We're getting a crossbow. Ooh, and new armor. There we go. Now I look like a Viking. Guys, are you just putting this stuff anywhere? Can't just put anything wherever you please, pals. Oh, but we needed a lot of things, like a lot of wood. That might be enough wood. Let's keep the schematic on hand so we can keep checking it. Because this is priority number one, getting this crossbow. Okay, so we need stone, we need ingots, we need nails. 8 nails. Oh, anyway, welcome Coldstream. I'm sorry, it's really easy to get distracted in this game. If you're unfamiliar with me, I'm Old Man Sugarheart. I am a generally wholesome streamer. For the next couple of months, we're going to be playing a lot of survival crafting games, that's for sure. Hirosaka, hi! How are you? But yeah, we're going to play this, then we're going to play Enshrouded. By the time we're done with both of those, Nightingale's probably going to be out. And so, all our days are chosen for us, basically. Yeah, I don't think that line got any closer to the rock. So I don't think your base gets bigger when it levels up. It's unfortunate. Alright, we're going to carry a bunch of stuff. So let's just go ahead and get that carry weight up to 700 pounds. You know, normal human things. We're gonna get this crossbow. Is this Valheim? It is not, no. It's much closer to Ark, if you've ever played Ark. What can I drop? Everything's so heavy. I don't want to drop any of it. We're gonna shamble over there. So, Ark. Ark was a fun game where you catch dinosaurs and you mount guns on them. This is a game where you catch Pokemon and mount guns on them. Plays pretty much the same, except it's a lot easier to catch Pokemon than it is to catch dinosaurs. Here, if we go here, we can start barbecuing some ingots. And now we've got a lot of weight off our shoulders. Ooh, hey, some weight for our shoulders. Thank you. And I feel like there's a little bit more direction with this game because you're actually trying to do something. You're trying to, you know, become the very best like no one ever was. While being legally distinct from everybody, of course. Here, have some fried eggs. Actually, no. Fried eggs are too good for you. I get the fried eggs. Let's see. I need ingots. And you are making the ingots. How many ingots are you making? 22. Could use some more ingots. Oh, I'm on fire. Neat. There's some iron up on this hill, if I remember right. Will Conan climb up there? Ooh. But yeah, so there's like gym leaders. You don't think acknowledging the existence of a Luxray and Mantike in this game is helping the legal distinction? You know. Yeah? Alright, so story time. We're all familiar with the fighting game Street Fighter, right? Are you familiar with the fighting game The Art of Fighting? Or King of Fighters? So when Art of Fighting came out, they had a character named Ryo. Ryo wore a little karate gi, and he shot fireballs, and he did a hurricane kick and a dragon punch. But he was legally distinct from Ryu. Capcom tried to sue SNK because that guy was just way too similar, right? And that makes sense. Like, of course, like it looked basically exactly the same, but you know, karate gis are pretty universal, and so they lost the case. Despite them being basically the same person. And so what they did to respond to that was they made another character in Street Fighter. You might know him. Dan Hibiki. Now Dan Hibiki is just a goofy, like, comedy character. But they made him to basically make fun of SNK since they lost the lawsuit. So, like, if you win with Dan Hibiki in, like, Street Fighter Alpha 3, he says things like, I hate the art of fighting, but I want to be the king of fighters. And, you know, King of Fighters and Art of Fighting are both SNK fighting games. So, you know, once I saw that they lost a legal battle for their characters, I was like, oh, so you can basically rip off any character. As long as you don't straight up steal the sprite. And besides, there's so many Pokemon now. How can you not accidentally steal them? Like, you're trying to come up with some unique monster of your own. You're like, okay. So, think up an animal, and then pick a random element to give it to. I'm gonna go with Lightning Bear. Oh, Electabuzz already exists. Bummer. Alright, what am I doing? I'm making ingots. And not nearly fast enough. Step on it. We need this crossbow. Oh, we need 5 more. Here, give me that one. Cancel those. Let's queue them all up. There. How many beds do I got? 9 out of 9. We're gonna need more of those. Not now, but eventually. Like, eventually we're gonna get another base. Actually, probably fairly soon here. Yeah, once we get the cooler box and the sphere workbench, we could make another base. I need more technology points. There's so many things I want. Ooh. Get some palladium fragments and get a saddle. For our Ike deer. Then you can join the party again. Nintendo is a nightmare when it comes to their IP being at risk. Pretty sure that the new Pokemon games are proving the lack of creativity. Already limited set of options. I'm looking at that one Golden Surfer thing. You mean Marvel's Gold Surfer? Who's legally distinct from my Copper Surfer? I haven't played the new Pokemon games, and it's a shame. I think Violet and Scarlet looked really fun. Though I'm probably not going to play any Switch games until the stream makes enough money to buy a capture card. But the stream budget's spoken for like months already. It's called Golden Go. What does he look like? Yes. Drop money, money cats. Oh, and look at you. Carrying my money to my money bin. Loving it. What was I doing with... I was collecting something for some reason. Right, I was going to build a saddle. Ooh, that uses a lot of stuff. Now we need even more ingots. And I'm on fire again. Pixar Surfer covered in gold paint. Does he have Pixar face? Is that what you mean? Nickelodeon. Ah. I am unfamiliar with the Nickelodeon Surfer. I'm thinking of this old, what was that? It was a real old show. It was like Rocket Force. It was like kids who had skateboards. They all look like surfers. Rocket Power, that's the one. Thank you. Way back in the Nigel Thornberry days. You loved that show? Was it good? I never watched that one. I was in the Wild Thornberries. That was my jam. I want that crossbow. what did I need for crossbow? I needed iron. There's iron. Wild thornberries was awesome. I know, right? I didn't really grow up with Nickelodeon though. I didn't see Nickelodeon until I was 15. My parents had a real cheap TV set with a dial that only went up to 13 in UHF. And so, despite having cable, I didn't realize we were missing out on like 30 or 40 channels. Like, the dial just didn't go that high. Although I was probably the only person who understood what it meant when the commercials told me not to touch that dial. Or that, I guess it was the shows that told me that. Every now and then I have to drop little tidbits that let everybody know how old I am. When they were watching my Valheim playthroughs, everyone was accusing me of being 20. I can't let that slide. Is this another dungeon? Oh no, this is the same dungeon. I really went through that metal pickaxe that fast? I mean, I guess. Alright, once we get the Eikthadir saddle, though, we can go exploring for real. I'm really curious about the beach across the ocean. Was I born in the 18th century? Had to remember how centuries work. No, not quite. That guy's been making a saddle for days. I still don't have enough ingots. Of course, it doesn't help that I spend them as fast as I make them. Wait, we have an egg? When did I get an egg? And if I have an egg, why aren't I incubating? Let's see, we want to keep the egg incubator right here next to the fire. Too close. Your boss special facility. Oh, it's the PAL thing. There we go. You can be here. Egg. I'm gonna eat this entire roast pig. Nom. Alright. We need some random nonsense. 5 minutes! Nice! In my other game, it took like 33 hours. The default setting for single player is streamlined a lot. Like, I think the default for a massive egg is something like 72 hours or crazy like that. Here, give me these. That enough? The Eikthadir saddle. Here we go. And a crossbow. Make it happen. What did I do with Eikthadir? I put him in the final box here. Here. Tefant, you can get out. You got the mud. And Eikthadir is hungry. I guess he can eat 172 berries. Nom 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 nom. Alright. So, Ike the deer. Let's ride. What are you doing? There we go. Now I am the Ike Deer. I've got antler uppercuts. Ooh, that's fun. Got power shot. Zap. Boom. Alright, that's pretty cool. Whoops. Let me off. There we go. Do I have any devil fruit? No. We need to find some devil fruit. Yeah, it's gonna take him a while to make that crossbow. Let's go for a run. Please. Whoops. I can't see. There we go. Weird. Alright. So if we were going to explore... Yeah, there's a fast travel point up there. Let's go. Whoops. We'll keep an eye out for devil fruit along the way. Oh, what? Probably in reference to devil fruit. So, yeah. So this game just steals everything from every game. So you've got the Ark survival crafting, you've got the Pokemon. But it also has devil fruit from One Piece. You find these tree fruits, and they give you a special ability. They're basically the TMs in this game. Where am I? Oh, on the other side of that. Well, that's no fun. One Pokemon. Survival. I fell way behind on One Piece. Which, I mean, I think everybody has. The trouble is, like, I liked One Piece. I started watching it. That was my first mistake. And then I got to like episode 600 or so. Probably maybe closer to 800 or 1,000. Who knows? But I stopped watching for a while. And I can never figure out what episode I was on. Like every time I put on an episode, I'm like, no, I've seen this. But I can't remember exactly where I left off. Alright, there's a fast travel point around here. Straight ahead. Up here? Yeah. Somehow I missed this when I started the game 5 feet away. Down there by the fire. Alright. So where am I? Probably a fast travel point over there too. Let's check that out. Other way. Directions. Oh, it's probably that place that looks like land. Oh dear. But will I be able to swim there? See, the thing is, if I try and I don't make it, I will die. If you run out of stamina... Oh, I can just run people over like that? Oh, that's great. I love it. Then you finish them off. Okay, map. Looks like this keeps going. So we can get to the furthest point. And we regain our stamina, we swim over there. I think we can make it. Probably fairly easily. Okay. Here we go. Swim! Hey! Forgotten Island. I found you. Howdy. Got some good items in stock. What do you got? Schematics, a bowler hat schematic. Yep, I'm gonna need one of those. Stuff. Neat. Ooh, a pal merchant. Hey, I got some great pals in stock. Yeah, what you got? Ooh, I don't have a gobfin. Or a toko, but I mean, gobfin. Partner skill, angry shark. Do. Capture the pal merchant. I mean, I am here. They will respawn. What level are you? Level 30. Nope. I cannot capture the pal merchant yet. But that's a good idea, and now I know where he lives. Ah, there's a giant mammoth. Let's skirt the outside and see if we can find a fast travel point. Sell materials, buy workers. Yeah. One of the most effective things you could probably do, if you've got a decent supply of... Oh, hey, I don't have one of you. Oh, you died in one hit. What about you? Here. I'm trying not to hurt him too much. There we go. Oh, shoot, that was a good one. There we go. So you get an experience boost if you get like 10 of the same pal. So if I caught like 10 of those Gumas, I'd get a huge experience boost. And then what you do is you sell like the 8 worst ones to the pal merchant. Like, well, that's one way of doing it. The Realm of Abyssal Lights, level 23. Noted.